Get back. Okay, there are a pretty good amount of the way through in Chapter 2 so far.
Reloading.
We've got I Have You versus Teardrop. And so far, you can see this match has been neck and neck. Teardrop does move into the lead here. Going through the carousel. Tank is already dead. 71% of the bonus left for them. Quad attempt out of I Have You. And look at the patience from I Have You. They've had their hit ready this whole time. They're finally going to send it as they feel like they walked into their trap. Smoke into the charge. Hunter on the back line. Ultimately, that hit's not going to be worth too much, folks. That was a pretty good hit, but with the quad, using the smoke into the charge, it's just going to be about 5%. They don't get the quad. They don't get a multi-cap. I mean, it's charge hunt, yes, but very quick clears. And Teardrop is going to be able to walk it into the safe room. Getting 715 bonus alone. That is going to be a massive chapter score for them. 12-12. And I do believe they were actually trailing I Have You at the end of Chapter 1. Actually, not 100% sure. It looks like the scores have kind of changed around a little bit. But we are going to have I Have You on the Survivor side, finishing off the second half of Chapter 2 here. We didn't even, we missed one chapter, 1.5 chapters, but that is about it. For I Have You, we've got Rain, Tatara, Bot 1, and I don't know that character, so I'm going to call him Wong, just for fun. Just take a shot in the dark there. For Teardrop, we've got Shangren, we've got Your Moon, don't know that one, and Guy's Face. Kind of sped through that one because we have got to get into this hit. But I Have You actually choosing not to leave the safe room. They wait a bit. Double boom. This is the exact same situation we saw in the last match. Charger does land with the wall. Turns it into a quad boom. But everything gets mopped up pretty easily. 4% hit.
All these signs.
3-1 with the spit. Hunter's immediately going for it here. That hit was a little bizarre out of Teardrop. Not able to chain anything together. Got the charge spit stranded. Okay, they do get the charge spit.
Let's get out of the goo.
Okay, while we have a second, I will change the title. But the tank is in! Oh my god!
Hey, watch out! Shotgun.
Beautiful dumpster. Not quite getting all the way. Oh, look at Ellis here. He's going to try to use the dumpster to jump. Okay. I was like, huh? Okay, they actually go into a double cap. Smoke gets cleared. Jockey cleared. Welcome in Finn. I will get you a link. Just a moment. There you go. All right, Your Moon, second tank of the game for Teardrop. He has taken a good deal of chip, I'm not going to lie. They've got a Hunter Charger boom, he's second pass. If they're going to sack the boom, it has to happen right now. And they do sack the boom, they get a double boom. Does he roll it in? He's dropping down and away. He's starting to play with the forklift at 45% frustration. Do the survivors just walk into the safe room? He's 40% second pass. He's being allowed to play with the forklift 30%, 25. They're just gonna go for chip on him, and he gets nothing out of that forklift. I would have loved to see the engage with the double boom. I'm not gonna lie. That's looking to be a great deal better than what he has right now. He's lost the dumpster as well, 15% left. And they walk it back to the safe room. Look at how much chip they are getting, 2K chip. But look at them, they're in the safe room now. Hunter, Charger, Smoker. First hit, not quite a corner. Smoker will be able to follow up though. And the tank is in the safe room. Smack's going away. 1, 2, 3. He's going to be able to get at least one more. No, not going to get that final smack. It was actually a surprising amount of damage. It looked like you had him right where they wanted him, but no. He is able to walk right into the safe room, get a number of single smacks before he gets finished off. I have you chunked down. A little bit over half the bonus left, but look how much distance they have left.
Hey, can we stop and make some cotton candy? Seriously.
Okay.
Reloading.
The random charge sin. I'd love to see at this point. Actually, I don't know what I'd love to see. Okay, all right, they're gonna go anyways. Jockey dies off, and look at I have you. They're already through here. Boomer dies off. Spitter trying to block, trying to buy some time, but that hit was a bit of a question mark to me. I'm not sure how they intended to convert that. Tank is dead. They're going to have free entryway into Kittyland. But Teardrop certainly going to be ready for the Alleyway hit, which is going to be coming up shortly. Welcome in, ABP. Great to have you in here. You're tuned into I Have You versus Teardrop. Early stages of their match. Not quite halfway through. We got this Alleyway hit, 3-1, charge with the ghost top, lands on the trash, unfortunately, but he will be able to convert a couple smacks onto Coach while he's in the spit, and that'll be that. ABP says, lost the game just now, but satisfied with my teammates. Shout out to Tide of Iron. It was a great match to watch. Things did kind of fall apart at the finale, but before that, very impressive performance to say the least. And the finale wasn't too bad either. It is what it is. Jockey catch, Hunter, beautiful skeet by Rain there. Is that Umbrella? I'm not sure. I'm just gonna call him Rain for now. Carousel. They can start the event and just gun it through. I would love to see caution be thrown to the wind, but they slow it down. They allow the SIs to get back up. Now they are going to be satisfied with the amount of commons left, and they are going to start walking it through. Also, I guess the SIs or the CIs all spawn behind them at that point, and then they start running it through. So maybe some nice patience there. Hold on. Unfortunately, Charger Jockey not going to be getting in too much. A couple smacks, sure. But 40% of the bonus left for I Have You. Still kind of dripping out as far as bonus goes, but last chance hit for Teardrop. They've done a great job. They are winning this chapter by about 300 points as it stands, but can make it 400 with this final hit. Hunter hops through the Smoker as well. Hunt spit. They'll take that one for sure. And they will end up with about a 400-point advantage from that chapter for Teardrop. They walk it in. They lock it up. That is going to be I Have You, down about 600 points, 624 to be exact. Welcome in, Andre Curva. Great to have you in here. Welcome in, welcome in. You're tuned into the Amateur Cup Invitational 2. Let's go ahead and watch back this tank. You can see the tank tried to deal with the forklift, tried to deal with the dumpsters, but eventually just has to walk it in. He's only got 15% frustration second pass. Walks it forward. Look at this, taking so much chip, but it's not enough. The SI still managed to land. Look at them catch inside, and your Moon goes to town inside the safe room. Gets a couple of very high value smacks there, and manages to save that tank. Oh, we had a 29% tank here on our last match. This time it's going to be 24%. Going to have to walk it back. It's always such an interesting tank to watch. And I'm curious, does I Have You send an early hit, or do they wait until they get a little bit deeper in the tunnel? I personally would be an advocate for waiting and just getting a very solid hit in the tunnel. But it's a 2-2. Jockey Hunter. So, okay, they are just going to send it in. Jockey's hopping around. Hunter's hopping around. Not able to find the Hunt spit. Beautiful take by Teardrop. I will say a lot of our matches are at, oh, hold on, let's not get too ahead of ourselves because the tank is in. They're likely going to send the hit on the run back. Okay, they're not going to send it in. What I wanted to say was, I know that a lot of the matches that get covered on this stream are kind of happen at night. For NA time, which is the middle of the night Europe. Great to bring some coverage for our European viewers. Great to see the full tank engage here as well. He's missing his first smacks, unfortunately, but he does eventually get the corner onto Coach. There's the catch with the smoke. The Hunter, the Charger, cannot find the lineup. That could have been the round end right there, but since that was a miss, Bot will be going down, and that tank is only going to be worth 25%, not even getting an in cap onto Ellis there. Just a game of centimeters as far as if they landed that tri-cap with the one player already being cornered, that would have been that. That would have been the end of the round, almost certainly. 2-2, charge with Jockey. This is a great spot. They're a little bit late, but they're still going to be able to scrap it together. Hold on, where's the charge during all that interference being played by the Jockey? Charge just gets lasered down. They sack into the quad, but again, no damage coming out from I Have You. All right, and we've got a quad right here as well. Survivors drop it down. Hunter's still up above. They haven't killed off any SIs yet. Hunter drops in for the initial engage. Gets laser down. Charge off to the side. Catch them in the side room, but Ellis is there for the clear. In the meantime, Smoker and Hunter on the back line. They managed to piece together something out of that quad. Beautiful work by I Have You, capitalizing on that isolation from the 2-2 split there. Not going to amount to the craziest amount of damage, but it will be a solid hit all the same. As the spit comes out, let's see if there's any pills in here. I actually didn't see if Shangren got to pick up a set of pills or not, but regardless, Teardrop, they've got 3 sets of pills. Teardrop going to be approaching the roller coaster with 820 points of bonus. Let's see how much they have once everything is said and done. We do have another quad. I mean, I Have You has been going crazy. They've been going quad crazy here so far. I'm sure we got the Smoker off to the side here. We got the charge up above. They just sent it in. What is that? That was a crazy hit out of I Have You. They just throw it at the wall and see what sticks. And ultimately, not a whole lot sticks. Teardrop gets to go up the roller coaster essentially for free. Yes, they lose 100, maybe 150, but they will definitely take that for how difficult of a sequence that is for the survivors just to survive with all 4 of them. So much potential for death, so much potential for incaps at that spot, so they'll definitely take that. And now we're at another 2-2, and I think they just send it aggressively. Yes, they will. The hunter is already ready to go. He misses the catch. Boom dies first. Smoker dies third, and this is a very awkward setup by I Have You for this final sequence on the roller coaster. We've got the reset area right here. It doesn't look like much. You know, if you're riding this roller coaster, you'd think this is a pretty boring part of the roller coaster, but I can promise you, as survivors, this is an incredibly, incredibly important part of the chapter because you can't get reset. They run straight through this. What? The charger drops down, doesn't hit Ellis. I would have loved to see Ellis just get sideswiped there and knocked right off the roller coaster, but instead the jockey lands, row goes down. They do get the reset locked in. 50% of the bonus left. This could be an absolute punch to the face, basically a death punch. If they lock in this 600 bonus, I find it highly unlikely. But if they're able to do it, there's a smoke pull down, catches him, but the angle is not good, and he doesn't get pulled down. Beautiful charge, though. That's going to get the reset. Oh my god, Teardrop is not out of the woods yet. They get wait, he's able to jump back up. They did get across, and the dot comes out of Wimwas. Can you blame him? That was absurd. Teardrop does not get reset. They get across. 550 bonus still in their pockets as they walk it up, and that's going to end up being a massive chapter for Teardrop. They've done it. They've made it into the safe room with hundreds of bonus, and they pass the turn to I Have You, and they say, all right, your turn. So, as we see bot 1 for the tank, he does a great job at corralling the survivors into a corner, which is exactly where he wants to have them. The smoke pool almost facilitating a smack. He misses his first 2 smacks, but you can see he still gets the corner here, and it's converted into a beautiful SI. Look at the smoke on the hunt. If that charger just could have landed, it would have been immaculate. Wow, that is an aggressive hit out of Teardrop to start off the round. I actually love this hit out of Teardrop. Sure, the damage is minimal, 1.6%, but it's highly likely that they're actually going to be able to squeeze 2 hits out of this chapter. I gotta say, that's not something that we see happen too often, but beautiful recognition and adaptation by Teardrop, recognizing, you know, if we send it in very, very, very aggressively, we can get a quad here before the tank comes in. And they do send it. Charge lands. It's a tri-cap. Ellis is left alive. He gets decently quick clear on the hunter, but he's got to reload. Oh my god. I Have You falls apart there. Beautiful tri-cap out of Teardrop. And now they've got to deal with the tank. 20% of the bonus gone. What an immaculate hit out of Teardrop. Hats off to them. They planned for that quad from the start of the chapter, and they got rewarded heavily. You love when a plan comes together, and it certainly did here for Teardrop. Now it is going to be a very happy-faced man is going to be the tank here for Teardrop. Now I do have to do something real quick. Give me just a moment while we wait for the tank. And we're back to the action. I Have You tries to get chipped, but it's not a whole lot. Hunter catches, charge in the side room. Is he going to be able to do it? The 1v1, the jockey. And now the charge's ready to go. Isolated row. Oh, loses that one. The smacks are big, though. And I Have You dips way down in the bonus, especially with the in cap as well.
Does it hurt? I'm okay.
And Teardrop has just been dumpstering on I Have You for the time being. Dips them down below 50%, and they've only just now started this chapter. I mean, they've pretty much lost this chapter, y'all. They're 50 points away from losing this chapter, and they are just now leaving the safe room. I mean, absolute banger of a chapter 3 for Teardrop. One set of pills left, and this is going to kind of be, you know, the snowball effect, especially if they can get a survivor slow at this point. There's no way for the survivors to get back to quick. There could be that set of pills up a little bit forward, but that's pretty much it. Hunter, Jockey, Charger, Spit. This is going to be a massive hit. Ready to go. They drop down. Hunter does spawn in. Charge. Will not get the catch. Hunt, Spit with some charge smacks. Oh no, I didn't even notice it at first. They did it. They did the Xbox 360 special, and they caught a survivor up here. He is dead. Coach is dead. I didn't even think that it would be an option this time around. I thought, you know, they got the 3+1 with the Spit. They just wait for the survivors to drop down. They catch them in the Spit. They deal tons of damage. But how about a kill? How about a kill? They will definitely take a murder. SIs love committing murder. They will definitely take that one. I Have You still locks in, still gets the clears on the other SIs. But this is, you know, 9 times out of 10 going to be the wipe here as they go up the roller coaster. I will say they don't have a charge right now, but I Have You basically have to sit here and wait.
Somebody turn off that alarm!
Charge, ready to go. Smoker off to the side for the pull. Pulls him down, hangs him. And now we've only got 2 survivors left to work with. Charge will go all the way through. Gets a smackdown as well. And somehow, I Have You is going to be surviving the roller coaster, at least for the time being. Smoke pull down. Is that going to be the end? Not quite. Welcome in, Christian. Buenos dias. Finally going to get the pickup. Oh man, the secret agent Hunter. He's not done yet. Look at the curve on that Hunter, bro. And the charge will finish it off. I said 9 times out of 10 it will be the wipe there, and it ended up being one of those 9 times. They lose the round by a lot of points there. 840 point difference between I Have You and Teardrop on chapter 3. 1464 differential in total as they head into chapter 4, and I don't know if we're going to be seeing a finale here or not. I Have You definitely going to have to bounce back. Look at the engage out of Happy Face. The charge, look at that. If that charge could have found it, but he just holds on, and look at the sidestep. Boom. What was that? Does get him in the corner, gets a couple smacks, gets the incap. And away we go. Potential final chapter of the round. I know the scores are bugged. Let me get those fixed for y'all. Okay, 3,200 to 1,800 as they walk out the safe room. Gonna have a 24% tank again here. I think... Oh, there it is. The catch of the charge. Beautifully done, too. Getting the double smackdown. Okay, I Have You. Bouncing back in an incredible fashion. And this could be the start of something beautiful for I Have You. They're certainly going to need something beautiful, a miracle at that. But, you know, miracles happen every day. We've got, you know, I'm just going to call him Wong. I'm mildly offensive, but we do have the tank here. Okay, we'll call him Xian. Xian going to be the tank. He's chilling. Look at him. Boy is chilling. Wait, what is... Okay, he's getting his dumpsters. Okay. And in the meantime, we wait. These dumpsters can be a little bit challenging. That was an interesting spot for the dumpster. It isn't the most, you know, just like, I'll get a good hit off the dumpster kind of hit, but it does kind of cut off the survivors if they did get corralled over to the side of the area. But that dumpster, that's not going to be an effective one. And he doesn't get a third dumpster either. Xian pretty much has to sit in. Well, the boom is dead. The boom was going for a sack, but Xian doesn't have any frustration left to play with. So maybe a little lack of coordination out of I Have You. Bot 1 doesn't seem to be on the same page. And look at how much HP he's going to have to trade for health. Eventually dropping it down. Going for the dumpy. Playing around that. Trying to get it towards the center field. They're going to be able to play around the benches. Play around the tree. Nice charge. Hunter will get skeeted. Smoke Boy into the rock with the smack. And one more for Rowe. That should be... Okay. Gets a hit on Nick as well. Hits him into a corner. Doesn't quite get the follow-up hit. And despite a beautiful first attack from the SI side of I Have You, the tank does fall flat. Only manages to get about 20% there. Want to have some very healthy survivors. Full sets of pills. Oh, the boom stumble. The Hunter is dead with that. Full hit gone. And I think the boom should be back in the mix as well. So not really the most ideal sack order from I Have You either.
Reloading.
We saw, I believe we saw I Have You go quad crazy on chapter 3. I actually think this is the area they should be going quad crazy. They send in the hunt. They try to get a smoke charge. It's just not going to be that much value. 60% of the bonus remaining for Teardrop.
Careful on these roofs.
They make it across. This will be a hit with the spit. Not going to have the boom in the mix. And no quads. No quads. Spitter's dead before he could spit. Sure, a little jockey damage, but bits and pieces, nuts and bolts. Not really going to finish the job here, considering how down I Have You is at the moment. I love the spit ricochet, but unfortunately, all it's going to do is oust Rochelle off, and they do eventually go for the quad as they send off the spit, they send off the boom. But now this is actually a spot where I'd love to have a spit. I don't know how y'all feel. I mean, we got this tight alleyway right here. We got commons, you know, all over the place, but they're going to try their luck with the quad. And, you know, if they can land it, 600 bonus will be gone. Teardrop already managing to get pretty much all the distance, so they can't take that away from him. Jockey on the back lines. Hunter Charger facing forward. Smoker likely somewhere around here. And there they go. Immediate melting of the charge. M2 away on the jockey. And that quad is done. Survivor is going to be able to walk it in with 560 points of bonus. Man, 4,320. That's more points than we saw from Loopy Family after their finale. I might be getting that one wrong, so don't trust me too much there. But still, over 1,000 points from Teardrop. They will definitely be taking that one. I don't think I had a clip for this. Okay, yeah, I did clip the tank, so we can watch back as Xuan does his best with this tank. Only having one dumpster to play with, he does do his best, but as you can see, just not enough. Nice charge. And he does cash in on that smoker catch. That's about it. $1,800 points for I Have You. They need just about every single point that this chapter has to offer. And then they have to go finale as well. Charge stumble into the jockey on the head. Gets a couple charge smacks as well. Solid hit from Teardrop. This is exactly what they need to do. Honestly, they don't even need to do as much as they just did. It's going to be 7%-ish. I would say, 4 or 5%. Should be more than enough per hit to be able to lock this squad down. Potential final tank for Teardrop. Let's see if he can get the job done. First dumpster hit. I'm not sure where that... Yeah, that dumpster was looking like it was going for a wild ride. Hello? Hello? That dumpster joins him. The star-crossed lovers. Finally together, after all. He does get this one dumpster up. Go second pass. Continuing, get micro adjustments with the rocks. And there goes the dumpster. He'll drop in, go for it. Hunter jockey charge. First hit's big. There it is. Where's the SIs? In they go. The smacks. It's not going to be a whole lot of... Whoa! Hello! Goodbye. What a smart setup from the Charger. A smart setup. I thought Charger was just in there just having a good time. But no, he sets up with the dumpster for Ellis. Just going to be the one in cap. Passes the pills over to him. They've got 70% of the bonus left, but they needed to preserve a lot of bonus, and that tank did still get in a good couple smacks. Ooh, interesting hit out of Teardrop. I like the way that they played that. Coach getting caught up on the back lines with the boom on him. Should be able to enter. Actually, hold on, because okay, it is going to be 3-1 with Spit. They'll just let him walk into the barn. Wow. Oh my god, they're sending it in here as they transition into the back of the barn. Oh, the charge stumble in the Spit. Down goes Xuan for a second time. He's going to be black and white as they pick him up. Hitting the DB. Bringing it down to 43%. And that focus on the DB player, massive. Good attention to detail by Teardrop. Hunter Smoker Spit. I'm not sure if this was a quad or not. The Spit definitely died there. I wasn't quite paying attention if a boom randomly died there. That should... Okay, it is going to be the quad. Unless this is going to be a boom. It is. Okay, quad. Let's go. Quad attempt by Teardrop. Going to try to lock this chapter down. 600 points left in hand for I Have You for the time being. In they go. Smoke catch. Gonna try to line up into the smoke charge. Wow, tri-cap with all these charge smacks. Oh my god, Ellis gets hit hard too. He was black and white. He's gonna have to pop those pills for safety, I'm assuming. And this is almost certainly going to be the lockdown from Teardrop. Respectable way to end the game for I Have You, but just too big of a point differential between the two of them. There are a lot of points up for grabs on the finale. They might still send it finale, but again, it's one of those 9 times out of 10 situations. No charge here. Hunter Jock, they're going to try to push through. Catch on Ellis. He could die here. Jockey does get in through the way, and he is able to back it out. Ooh! Charge. And do they call the GG at this point? They're not calling it. I respect... Oh, they are going to call the GG. GG's. GG's indeed. And that will be the end of our doubleheader